The lines are still the same, and the way to get through TSA isn't changing unless you don't have an acceptable form of identification.
What the TSA is implementing is a $45 fee for anyone who does not have a real ID or does not have the proper documentation like a passport to go through security.
A federal law going into effect on February 1st now sees TSA checkpoints at airports across the country requiring flyers to have a real ID or another form of identification like a passport or passport card. BJ Teachman is the Assistant Executive Director at Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport. With real IDs being talked about for years, she says travelers through their doors have had little issue with the new rule.
If they don't have the correct documentation, the TSA agent will send them to a kiosk that gives them a short video. The video on it has a barcode, and they can scan that barcode, upload that to their smartphone, pay the $45 fee, and fill out an application.
The temporary pass would allow people to fly, but it's only good for 10 days. Kim Bobbs of Bradford County says she didn't have any problems getting her flights figured out.
I don't have a real ID. I used my passport. My husband and I both did. And I think I will get a real ID just because I don't want to take my passport around every time I travel.
A couple of years ago, whenever they first started talking about it, I didn't really do anything with it until this past year.
Traveling for work, Michael Stuckey got his real ID months before the change. He says it's not something he thought too much about.
Whatever it required me to add a couple extra pieces of documentation, whatever. So, wasn't too big of a deal.
For more information to see if you are Real ID ready, head to WNEP.com. Jack Culkin, News Watch 16, Luzerne County.